What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving my prediction for the Florida versus Tennessee game. But if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. This is going to be a fun matchup, guys. Two good teams out the East in the SEC, Florida and Tennessee. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, guys. Tennessee's coming off a win, guys, and Florida's coming off a win, but they kind of struggled against a team in South Florida, guys. And I have the stats here and for the game. Yeah, Florida won the game 31-28. Uh, South Florida played them pretty tough, guys. And I have the stats for the game. Passing wise, Anthony Richardson was 10 for 18 attempts. He threw 2 interceptions, guys, and he only was able to get 112 yards, guys. He's been struggling to get a touchdown, guys. I had high hopes for him for the season coming up, guys. I thought he was going to do a lot better than what he's been doing, but he's been struggling to get the ball down the field, guys. And Tennessee's playing pretty tough, right now, and it's going to be interesting to see if he can muster up some, touchdowns, guys, passing wise. We all knew he was a threat running the ball, but he hasn't lived up to the being a good passer, for the Gators, and it's definitely gonna be interesting to watch that, guys. Rushing, they have Montrell Johnson Jr. He had 6 attempts for 103 yards and a touchdown. They got Trevor Etienne. He had 8 attempts for 56 yards and a touchdown. And they have Naquan Wright, who had 6 attempts for 37 yards and a touchdown. So they was able to get, their touchdowns by rushing, but playing a team like Tennessee, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I mean, they got to muster up some type of passing attack, guys. Teams are going to play them, try to stop the run, guys, because it's basically what Florida's doing at this point. And, you know, something they have to work on. Receiving, like I said, uh, their leading receiver, Justin Shorter, he only had 2 receptions for 33 yards. Same for Trent Whittemore. He only had 1 reception for 33 yards. So, like I said, guys, that's going to have to change, going forward. Uh, the team stats, they was only able to get 329 total yards, guys. Like I said, 217 rushing and 112 passing, guys. Versus South Florida was able to get 402 total yardage, guys. They got 286 rushing and 116 passing. So Florida's able to rush the ball, but they're having problems stopping, rushing attacks against other teams. So that's going to be interesting going through this game. Meanwhile, Tennessee just beat Akron, 63-6. So I know it's a smaller team, but you still got to go out there and beat the teams that you're suspected to beat, guys. And as far as Tennessee, everybody knows they have Hendon Hooker, a very, very good quarterback, guys. He had 14 completions with 18 attempts with 298 yards, guys, and 2 touchdowns. He's playing very, very well, guys. Very, very good. Joe Milton, the guy behind him, he has 4 completion for 5 attempts with 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he threw 2 touchdowns as well, guys. So they're counting for 4 total touchdowns passing. In rushing, they have Jalen Wright. He was the leading rusher against Akron. 23 attempts with 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then they have Dylan Sampson, who had 8 attempts for 57 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then they have Tavon Jackson, who had 1 attempt for 1 yard and a touchdown. So both passing and rushing, guys. Tennessee is looking very, very well, guys. And total yardage for them in their last game against Akron, they was able to get 676 yards, guys. Very, very good. They got 238 rushing and 438 passing. So Tennessee's looking very good, guys. They only gave up 276 to Akron. So 35 rushing and 241. So if I were to give my prediction for the game, uh, I'm picking Tennessee to win this game, guys. I think Tennessee is going to be able to do what they want to do. Um, I think they're going to be able to rush the ball, pass the ball, whatever they want to do. Tennessee is known for scoring very, very fast, guys. So I can see this game getting out of hand. I just don't think Anthony Richardson is going to be able to keep up. If it goes into having to pass the ball down the field, because he struggled mightily these last couple of games. I'm thinking the game will be somewhere between maybe 42 to 6. I mean, that's just what I see, guys. If they can't get anything rolling with the passing attack, I expect Tennessee to, shut the run down, guys. Tennessee got a pretty good front. They create a lot of havoc, guys, and I just don't see Florida winning this game, guys. They could turn around and, Anthony Richards can, maybe shock us some type of way, but I just don't see it, guys. For them to struggle against South Florida like that, just barely win the game, that's kind of concerning going into this matchup. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel, guys. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.